It's very, hey, what's up? How you doing? It's very rarely that I turn on a video where like my expectations are that I'm just gonna love the whole damn thing. Now, I could be let down, you know, but Larnell, dude, oh my God. Okay, so I do have some Larnell stories for you. Number one, I love Snarky Puppy. I think Snarky Puppy is amazing. Lingus, that live version of Lingus is like, ooh, that keyboard solo, oh my God. And the whole track. But Snarky Puppy came here in town and I was across the street. I've seen Snarky Puppy live before, but I did not go to that show. But I was across the street at a bar, and after the show got finished, a lot of the dudes came over and Larnell was there, and I got a chance to like say what's up, and then foolishly I asked him like, hey man, you wanna play some like a game of pool or something? And he was like, no, I'm good. Of course he is, because like why would he want to play like a game of pool with some random guy, you know what I'm saying? But his drumming is spectacular, and how I will testify to that is I do not like gospel music in general. It's like not really a thing that I'm into, you know what I'm saying? Like I grew up in a church, and it's just like, it's just not music that captivates me. However, Larnell has a hour 15 video on YouTube of playing gospel drums where he plays with backing tracks, and it is phenomenal. Like I watched the whole video and he's amazing. It's amazing. And like the whole time watching these drums, I was like, bruh, like if my church growing up had Larnell as a drummer, I might have become a priest. You know what I'm saying? Like I might have went to the seminary, because like his drumming is that powerful. So anyways, that's what I expect from this video. But you know, you never know what you're going to get. You know, maybe I'll be disappointed or something, but I've never heard this guy play bad, ever. Ever. Like, that's crazy to be like, not once. So let's see what's up.
Welcome to Zildjian Live. Ladies and gentlemen, Larnell Lewis.
Oh, that bass player, what? Dude, he's also always with like the baddest dudes on earth. You know what he reminds me of? I know this is kind of going back in time. He's more like a new... Anything I'm about to say, I feel stupid saying it. Carter from Dave Matthews is one of my favorite drummers ever. And it's like, it's kind of in that style. It's very melodic, but it's also lives in the pocket. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm also going to be honest and be like, I can't recognize a lot of people from like the music I've heard. So like, for all I know, these are all people who I love, but I don't recognize them visually. I just know that their playing is awesome. Oh, his bass is strung upside down. Okay. Okay. Bruh, I know everyone's on fire right now, like everyone's on fire, but when the drummer's killing it and the bass player's killing it, like you are in a special magical land when they're both on fire. Oh, getting a keyboard solo? Oh my god, dude, the keyboard player is like murdering shit. I've been working a lot on this recently, but nothing dope enough to put on the channel. But between like half diminished scales and altered dominant scales and stuff, I mean, like, you probably don't care, but like right, like regular ultra dominant versus say like a Phrygian dominant, right? Versus maybe I don't know, whole tone, right? All these different soundscapes they're like throwing them in and out like so quick. Get it, get it. I can't hear the keys though. Auxiliary percussion on fire as well. Everybody's on fire. All right, let's take a pause halfway through. It looks like. Hopefully, I can make the whole video without tapping out. Is what I love about Snarky Puppy and Larnell and all these dudes that play in these groups is that if you're just sitting there watching the show and listening, you're like, "This is dope. Damn, this is dope." But then if you put on your musician hat and you go, "I want to break down how they're doing what they do," you realize that it's like expert level. It's like 10 out of 10 difficulty. And you're like, well, damn, I didn't know it. Because a lot of times when musicians play 10 out of 10, the audience can't like feel it. It becomes just weird. But with all of this music, you can feel it the whole time, but it's extremely complex. But as someone who knows nothing about music, like the mechanics of music. You can just enjoy it. Dude, auxiliary killing it. Hey! Yeah, I caught him pushing on that tom to change the pressure, to change the pitch. I caught that. I'm not a drummer. I pay attention. Okay, I just wanted to go ahead and say again, like, it's not fair how good everyone here is. This is probably, as far as just technical badassery, this is the most badass video I've ever put on the channel. Like, whoever is playing whatever, if you're a guitarist or you do the keys or you on drums or whatever, like, if you could ever be as good as these dudes, like, dude, it's mind blowing. It blows my fucking mind open. Just awestruck, man. Bruh. Oh, let's call that the end then. So it's like a minute and a half of B-roll footage. Yeah, I said everything I want to say, man. It's one of these things, like, I don't know, but I'm gonna talk about myself for a second. Like, I don't know if that's disgusting or whatever, but let's do that. I spent a long time. I'll tell you how long. I spent 25 fucking years. That when it comes to playing fingerstyle guitar, like, I am really good. Like, I'm really good. You know what I'm saying? Like, real good. And it took that amount of time to get what I've got. And then, but if I was playing with these guys, I would be left in the dust. I would be just, like, destroyed. They'd be like, bro, you can't play with us. Like, you can't even be, like, the shittiest person in the group. And, it's, like, super humbling to be that, like, I worked this hard to get to this level on my instrument. But that, like, there's a spot for each type of playing style. Like, notice there wasn't, like, any, like, super blues in there. like there might have been like some chromatic blues or whatever, but like there's no straight up blues playing in there. There's no straight up country playing in there, right? So it's like you have to be adept. It's like being an athlete, really. I mean, we're playing music, but it's like being an athlete, like training for a type of sport. And all of these dudes, that's why I love Snarky Puppy so much, is that like they've taken on a difficult task and they murder it. They just kill it. And after 25 years of playing, I actually don't know the real number. I don't know if it's 26, 27, 25, whatever. To be like, damn, like if I want to hang out with a group of people like that, like I have to change everything. Now, yeah, on one hand, I'm just here to enjoy it. But the other thing is like, it would be awesome to just like play with people like this. And here's what's crazy is I've been fortunate enough to be around people like this. I've been fortunate enough to be around jam sessions and be around top level killers. But my ability to play their style of music is not like I suck, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm probably better than average, but they're not looking for average. They're looking for like amazing. And so I hope one day I can figure it out. It's gonna be a long road. And let me put some specificity into that before I disappear. Is that when you look at the harmonic language of the guitarists and the keyboard players, that is above my pay grade. They are playing on a level. Now, technically how they play, like if you wrote it all out, I could play what they're playing, but they're creating it. I can't create it. I don't know how to create it. I can copy sections. I could be like a copyist, but I can't create it. Then with the timing of the instruments and the drummer, I don't have that timing either. So like I'm lacking on both sides. I'm lacking as an actual melodic composer, you know, of working through this harmonic language. I don't have enough skills in that area. And then in the timekeeping of the genre, I also don't have enough in that. So it's like one of these genres where I just sit in awe. Like I'm like, I've worked my fucking face off. And I'm not close. You know, I mean, this is probably like a very good guitaristic thing, is that a lot of times when I watch guitar videos, I'm like, oh, I can do that. Even if it's something brand new, I'm like, oh, I could do that. Like, if you gave me a challenge, like, bruh, I bet you $1,000 you couldn't do that in 30 days. I'd be like, bitch, bring your $1,000. I'm gonna take that 1,000 from you in 30 days. But when I listen to this type of music, and you're like, I bet you 1,000 you couldn't do in 30 days, I'm like, keep your money. I'm like, I don't know when in my life I'm gonna be able to do this. I hope at one point I will be able to do it. But right now it's not that time. So like I love shit like that. I love music that emotionally connects with me, that I actually just love hearing. But then I also love that it humbles me on how damn good they are. Assassins. They assassins of music, man. Assassins. Anyways, that's a reaction. I'm out of here.